I'm going to go 42-21 OU.
40.
Paul, if OU scores 42, I will buy you a six-pack. Right now, if OU scores 42, I will buy you a six-pack.
Of my choice?
Of your choosing.
Ooh, this is going to be great.
Nice. 42-21.
Everyone, welcome back to 2.5 Takes. It's Sean. We are sitting here again, not together. It's been a long weekend, but I'm able to have my good friends Paul and Steven. Hey guys.
Hey.
Yo.
What's up?
We're episode 20. That's kind of a little milestone, and I'm here for it.
That's wow.
Yes.
Very nice.
So episode 20, we're gonna look towards I'm gonna hit this.
Hitting your mic, yeah.
Yep. Look towards hitting my mic. Look towards just the dominant run that the Thunder are having. Kind of deep dive into that a little bit.
They might be 10-1, but we could go 82-0 recording wise. You know what I'm saying? It's still on the table.
Man.
Now I gotta ask how's it gonna be a loss for us?
I don't know. We don't ask. We don't talk about it. Okay.
It's fair enough. Fair enough. So we'll talk about that, and then we're going to look ahead. You didn't play, so we had a kind of nice, quiet weekend. But
won the bye week.
Yeah, we did.
We always win the bye week every time, which is fantastic. Looking ahead to Tuscaloosa, which should be fun. So it's Sunday evening at 9:10 p.m. and we just watched a 19-point comeback because apparently we have to play Memphis and go down by something like 19 to then just make it a fun game.
Trap game. Terrible.
It just reminds me of several games last year where it's like, this struggle for the first half, kind of slowly start to come back and then just dominate.
Like just swing.
The 3 minutes.
We won by 14, didn't we?
Yes, 114 to 100.
Gosh,
and that's with us. Here's a fun little fact: shooting 34% from three. Now,
that's high for us.
We are up. We're up. We were dead last, middle of the week last week, and during our loss. So we have one loss, sadly, but we have gotten better. We are top 8 in 3-point attempts, and we're top 5 in 3-point makes. But that correlates to we're 34%. I did a little look-see, and if we would just shoot 37%, I believe we would be the top 5 in the NBA.
Wow.
Guys, I don't know what would happen in a game. Let's just say give us a 10 game run, right? 10 games.
Yeah.
The next 10 games, we go at 38% shooting from three. Is any game 20 points or less in terms of us winning? That's not me being arrogant. That's me showing you a fact of what we're doing with missing Dirk for how many games, Caruso for how many games, AJ Mitchell's been out, Isaiah Joe has only played 5 of our 10 games, Chet missed games. I think the only 2 starters who haven't missed is Hartenstein and SGA.
Wow.
Oh, and we have not had our second best player all season.
Correct.
And yet we're the best team in the league.
Yeah.
Hey, he was putting up shots tonight pregame. I think it's close. I think he's close.
Was he really?
Yep.
That's nice.
If you I don't remember who tweeted it. I don't know if it was Schleck or Clemente. I can't remember, but yeah, he was putting up shots.
Yeah, that's exciting. We can pull that in. You're talking about the threes. I just Googled it because I wanted to make sure that I was not telling you a bad stat. But so like you're saying, we're like we're like one of the most usage teams in shooting threes, and so that means even though we have a very bad shooting percentage, we have a lot of made threes, but because we shoot so many. So who is the MLB, the Major League Baseball leader in strikeouts, pitcher
Guys,
in strikeouts?
I'm out. I know what that sport is.
Current or all time?
You should know this all time. You should
all time.
Roger Clemens.
No.
Randy Johnson.
What'd you say first, Paul?
Randy Johnson.
No. Nolan Ryan.
Oh.
Nolan Ryan.
I was gonna say Sammy Sosa. That was my only other guess. Sorry.
Sammy Sosa's not a pitcher. Oh
He's
my
an
God.
outfield, isn't he?
Oh, pitcher. My bad. See,
Okay.
again,
Please
guys.
cut this one. Yeah. Gosh. Okay. So who has the most walks in Major League Baseball? Like pitcher. What pitcher gave up the most walks?
Ohtani.
Greg Maddux.
Nolan Ryan.
Oh.
There it is.
So he has the most strikeouts and the most walks given up in Major League Baseball. So it's just I just felt that correlated well with just
our
because,
shooting.
Like he's still one of the best pitchers ever, but it
came at a cost.
Yeah, he threw the ball really hard and he was a great strikeout pitcher. But that means if you strike people out, that means you usually pitch more, you throw more pitches and you have a higher chance of walking people too. So
yeah.
I like that though, and I think the team, we're only 10 games in. During like an EPL season, there's always a joke of we can't really look at statistics and look at trends until there's at least 10 games played. That's 900 minutes.
11 games in.
Oh, 11. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, we're 10-1. My bad. Sorry. But I would assume, because that's 30% of the season nearly for EPL. So for the NBA, 25 games in would be 25 games in would probably be a good estimate of really feel how this team is.
Yeah.
But this team seems just like what it was last year. Maybe a little off with the shooting, but I think the shooting has really come back because of Isaiah Joe.
Yeah. The down to dunk guys on Friday kind of did a deep dive on what the averages were through the first 10 games for the starting five last year versus what they are this year. And AJ Mitchell, for example, was like 5 points per game last season starting first 10 games. He's at like 15 or 16.
16.8.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like we are way better.
Yeah. And a very different makeup on different makeup on the team with the injuries that we've had and the players that haven't played, So I mean, I guess the thing is like we didn't shoot well, or we didn't shoot as good as we had in the regular season during the playoffs last year, and we still won it all. So
that's a segue. Yep. Did you see what Shea said?
Do you have the quote?
I don't have the quote. Do you? I didn't save it. I should have saved it.
I don't think I've got it.
I'm probably gonna butcher this, but essentially Shea come out and said that he wasn't that happy the way they won the NBA championship.
Yeah, he's like, we didn't even play good, is what he said.
Because we didn't play as good as we know we could play, proven 82 games in the regular season. And so that is a Kobe, that is a Michael Jordan mentality of, well, yeah, we won, but it wasn't good enough. Like he basically said we should have won. And we all assumed we probably should have won all but maybe lost 2 games. Like if you look at the trend of, and I know the playoffs are completely different than regular season in terms of adjustments and grit and everything else, but I did anyone think we'd go 7 games with the Pacers? Let's be honest.
No.
I think I said gentleman sweep.
Yeah.
So
should have been. I really do believe that. I mean, it should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyrese Halliburton was just so clutch and hit game winners, and
to
his credit,
games.
Yeah.
That's with J-Dub literally with a bum hand.
And the Nuggets did the same thing. I mean, like they hit some game winners that you're just like, gosh, man, like
both game ones.
Yeah.
You just play. Yeah. You those shots don't fall, at the end of the game or something like that. And it's, like you said, it's a five game series, so.
Yeah.
Speaking of shots falling, and until the AJ Mitchell fiasco, I was really happy, even though he's playing against us, I was really happy to see how well Russell was playing. I mean, he's played really well with Sacramento all season. And even with that against us, I'm like, I'm okay seeing it because it's Russell. But until he,
I know. Yeah, I know. We were all watching the game, and I texted you guys right after that, and I'm like, Russ, you cannot do that. I mean, he's just a hustle guy and just
Yep.
Obviously shouldn't have made the play like he did, but
Paul, was that your silly goose of the week?
No,
it wasn't. Okay.
Are we ready?
I mean, I don't have the laugh button anymore.
Hey, it's totally fine. There's a guy in the NBA named John Morant. Ever heard of him?
Wow.
Oh gosh.
So here's the thing.
I don't know. I might have heard a few, gunshots recently, but
yeah, it's just, especially after tonight's game, there are all these clips resurfacing of the way that John Morant talks about the Thunder and how he's figured out the West and he's figured out the Thunder and it's funny, right? Because it's just such a terrible in hindsight, So of course we swept them in the playoffs last season, which is hilarious. Its sweeps are just funny.
Yeah.
But did y'all kind of hear what happened kind of at the end of the week last week with John Morant? Do y'all know?
Yes.
So essentially they're playing the Lakers and something is off because he's just standing around on the court the entire fourth quarter. It just I watched part of it and I was like,
you're like,
what is going on? Yeah. And so basically he's terrible to the media. He just kind of throws his team under the bus, throws his coaches under the bus. And what it says is Kwamis, I think is how you say the coach's name.
Yes.
Kwamis Lisolo reportedly challenged John Morant to bring better energy and uplift his teammates, but that did not sit well with John Morant. And here, let me just read this quote. This is via Clutch Points on Twitter. The constant in and out substitutions Lisolo had been making through the first 2 weeks of the 25-26 season began to impact Morant mentally, leading to a halftime interaction between the coaching staff and the players where the star point guard was challenged to be better and lift the team's energy despite the team's 14-point halftime lead. This did not sit well with John Morant, and that showed with his lackluster play in the second half. While the direct quotes of this locker room squabble between Lisolo and Morant were not shared verbatim with Clutch Points, multiple sources say Lisolo singled Morant out for his lack of effort and leadership. Voices were raised during the post-game locker room session, and it ended with John Morant essentially telling Lisolo that the constant substitutions were not working, and they were the reason for everyone's lack of enthusiasm in the second half. So, whatever. I've had so many dozens of coaches in my lifetime in competitive soccer, whatever. I didn't love all of them. There were things that were said that I'm like, okay, I don't agree with that or whatever. When you're the franchise player and you're making a fool of yourself in the locker room, I think I replied to this like my 7-year-old receives criticism better than John Morant about soccer. And it just makes me so mad. And at the same, so he's my silly goose. I think John Morant's a silly goose right now because he's making a ton of money and it just looks bad for his team, But
wasn't there another was it somebody on the Thunder that called out, or there was somebody that called out like his dad or something like that during a game? I can't remember that was
maybe.
I can't remember if it was a Thunder player or if it was somebody else, but they said, yeah, hey, don't worry, he's not going to be here much longer, like talking to his dad about John Morant.
Kevin Durant.
Was that
Kevin Durant? Okay. Yeah, the Suns just, well, of course it was Kevin Durant.
Said that to him. Said that to him like he said that to him 2 days ago.
I don't like Kevin Durant, but that was
funny.
That's some good trash talk. Talking to his dad on the sideline.
After watching the starting five, like you can see, like that guy just he just loves to have the hate.
He loves it
and
loves the drama.
Wants to come at it.
Yeah,
it's totally crazy.
Yep.
Well, luckily we don't have a silly goose on our team, so I'm gonna, instead of doing silly goose, I'm gonna give our guys some praise. So I think it's important to kind of highlight 3 guys. Isaiah Joe, he's only played 3 games. In the league, he's in the top 5 of 3 points made at 4.4 per game.
Wow.
AJ Mitchell, we kind of said it earlier, but he's 16.8 points, 4 rebounds, and I just put major impact because I feel like truly he's become a major impact. And then I'll give one more, let you guys kind of go from here. But sure. I'm a big iHeart fan, man. I would love to have him longer than next season.
We might.
But he did a career night in Sacramento with 33 points. That was his career high, and along with 19 rebounds. Just
dominating. Yeah.
That was a great performance for sure. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You can tell whenever he's on something and he's ready to be aggressive and stuff, he's just a totally different player when he's ready to go, dominates grabbing boards and stuff like that. He's making that little bunny. If he can make that little bunny jumper,
right.
That's fantastic.
He looks so good. Yeah, when he's doing that. Last shot put the ball into the goal.
Essentially.
I'm here for every big man lob.
Yeah.
Him and Chet, that combination
that,
is getting better and better.
It's hilarious.
That's great.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to know that, you get Dub back, Dort's fully healthy, and all of a sudden AJ goes to the bench, not because he's demoted, but all of a sudden, hey man, you're the sixth man. You deserve this. Take control of the second team. And
yeah,
this is gonna be dangerous.
There was somebody that was talking about, and it really did strike a nerve that, like, I can't remember which game it was. Was it I think it might have been the Clippers game. The Clippers game, whenever there was like 3 minutes left in the third, and Shea comes out when he usually does. He usually comes out at the end of the half or whatever, or the end of the quarter, and then he never went back in.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So it's like when he came out, we were up by like 5, and he never came back in, and we won by 19 points.
It may have been by Andrew.
Crazy.
But he said a stat. Shea did 7 games, 30 points under 30 minutes.
Yeah.
He's done that this year 5 times.
Yeah.
Wait, he did that. He did that last year was 7.
Last year was 7
times. The entire
year.
5.
This year it's 5 times already.
Wait till J-Dub gets back. Are we serious?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have your second best player, and you knew for a fact we would lose one of these games if we kept shooting the way we were going to. It's not like we got blown out, but it was also just like, okay, loss is loss. I mean,
whatever. Okay, I guess we're going 81-1. Yeah. That
honestly,
was my check. Yeah.
I'm now at the point to where could we beat the record set by the Warriors just to remove that record?
Just to do it.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Man, I'm just like kicking myself. I should have made the bet, the over.
The over.
I should have made, now, like, not even over, because what we were 62.5. I think so. I think you could have got some good money if you'd have bet over 65. You'd have got good odds on that. And
speaking of odds, Thunder chats on Twitter. When we were down 19 tonight, he placed a $15 bet and made $109.50.
Love it.
Just fantastic. Fantastic.
That's so great.
The Thunder.
That's awesome.
Putting money in your pocket.
What do we got coming up for this next week, Thunder-wise?
Golden State.
Warriors coming up, yeah. Then Lakers.
Back-to-back.
Lakers.
Then Hornets.
Back at home.
Hornets next Saturday.
Yep. Only 3 matches, which is that's pretty good considering for a whole full week.
Yeah.
Good amount of rest. So do we?
Yeah, I mean, since we played today, we kind of get a little bit of a shorter week or less games.
I think Steph's been out, hasn't he?
He was out tonight too. They had 3rd or 4th game due to illness. I just saw the tweet.
If Steph's not playing, I mean, I'm not really worried about the Warriors. He's a difference maker. And then
they're old too.
The Lakers, they're old. Yeah. The Lakers lost to the Hawks last night, maybe. And the Hawks did not have Trae Young. They did not have Porzingis. They might not have had Dyson Daniels. Is that their other defender that's really good? They had a ton of people out.
Played.
What?
And Luka played.
Yeah, and they lost. Like he didn't even play the 3rd quarter or the 4th quarter because he was just playing so terrible.
Yeah.
So
hilarious. Mavs fans.
Oh yeah,
they gotta be
terrible, dude.
Currently 3-7. Mavs are.
He's on the hot seat. He really is.
He should have been last year.
Yeah, you can't. I know we joke. It's like, this is so funny, but it's like, man, this is not good for them. You know.
I mean, if I was a Mavs fan, like every game, and I went to every game or whatever, I would be chanting that, like, fire Nico every game, the entire game. Like they shouldn't let that up.
Yeah, I know.
Could you imagine how bad they'd be if they hadn't been gifted a number 1 pick? And I mean gifted as in like they were given that pick. I'm just saying.
Right.
Sorry.
Man, you know.
Well, next week, 13-1. Feel pretty confident.
We should.
That should be the outcome.
I mean,
should be.
There's games we're gonna lose. I don't think we'll lose these 3.
I kind of feel like at this point, until they give us reason to not pick them for every game, we're probably, like, for the foreseeable future, we're probably picking them every single game. You know, and
here, that's a good pick. When does J-Dub come back? Not the games. We'll know that we're gonna win. When does J-Dub come back in this 3-game stretch?
I don't think he's come back in the 3 weeks, or sorry, this stretch this week.
Okay.
I think that he comes back the 19th of November. We play Sacramento at home, and the reason I say that is because Taryn and I and the boys are going to that game. And so he talked to me. He said, "Hey, we want y'all to have a good time. I'm gonna play."
Nice.
Yeah. Just send him. Yeah, send him a direct message and be like, "Hey, man, I really need you to be back."
Exactly. It'll be fine.
Do you know how mad Steven and I would be if you actually had a DM from Jay?
I'm gonna try.
Never told us?
Well, because I'm trying. Like, it's like Warner's birthday is this Thursday. So I'm gonna send some feelers out there. See if I can get a birthday shout out. We'll see.
Shout out from a
Cameo.
Dude, Cameo. None. I don't even think any of the Thunder guys are on there. I don't think.
Boo.
I don't know who's like the 12th man on the Thunder right now.
Like the 12th man?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Oos. Yeah, that's a good call.
Just
Kenrich Williams.
Message Oos or Kenrich and ask them to shout out.
Yeah.
He'd be thrilled,
that's
whatever,
true.
you know?
He would. He would freak out. He would freak out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, it's fantastic. It's they just, regardless of what's happening in our Premier League life, in our OU life, they just bring so much joy.
Yeah.
Which I'm here for.
It's nice to have some consistency, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Seriously.
It's true.
Hey, consistency is great. You know, we for OU, it was pretty consistent. We beat Tennessee, and we didn't technically lose this weekend.
Exactly.
So
yeah, very nice. Very nice.
And I guess we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to just say it's been 22 years since this University of Oklahoma in football has traveled to Tuscaloosa. So the last time it happened, fun fact, that year, here's some things that happened to make you feel really old. iTunes launched officially 3 of the top movies that launched that year. And I would dare to say these are classics: Finding Nemo, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King.
Big year.
Definitely saw that.
Oh,
definitely saw that in the at midnight. Yeah.
Warren Theater. Oh no, Hollywood probably.
Yeah,
you're at OU.
Hollywood Theater in Norman, baby. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was at AMC in Sherman, so sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then Lionel Messi, for our soccer fans, he debuted the last time OU was in Tuscaloosa. Wow. A few things have happened with him since then. So just a few.
A little bit.
Wow. He's won some stuff.
Yeah,
I can't recall what.
He's really good in Miami, right?
Yeah, that's where he really took off.
That's the thing.
Is that where he was known? That's where he got known?
Oh, but yeah, we talked about this before the pod. I saw some stats, but I'm going to butcher it. Steven, what do you have for this game? How are we looking?
So I kind of look at, you kind of got to look at the things that we do good versus the thing, kind of the same discussion that we kind of had about Tennessee. Tennessee's offense was really good and our defense was really good. So you kind of looked at those things. Alabama has been, they lost their first game against Florida State, but they've been great. They beat Georgia. They've played great. They beat Ole Miss. So
Vanderbilt
teams, Vandy. So most of the top teams in the SEC they've handled, and so they've got a good defense, but they're not like completely 100% stout. They've got a pretty good offense, but at the same time, I don't know that they're in a position to where they can necessarily play with our defense. And so, I mean, I feel better. And I think I told you guys this before the Tennessee game. I felt worse about the Tennessee game than I did about the Bama game, just because of how good Tennessee's offense was. And, I think the Alabama running defense is not great. They're decent, but they're not great. And we're starting to pull something together with our offensive line. Our offensive line has had some chance to get healthy. They've had some opportunities to, kind of have the same guys in there playing for a couple games. Like we said at the end, after the Tennessee game, the freshmen are just playing it lights out. Basusi, Eddie Pierre-Louis, Foger are looking good. I really think they're our best offensive linemen that we have that have been starting, since Sexton's been hurt since like the first game. So I really hope, and I know that I feel like everybody stresses this, and I've stressed it a lot, is like, run the ball with Xavier Robinson.
Right.
Dude,
right.
Seriously.
Yep.
Stressing that out. I'm gonna real quick. I'll call you out on one thing. You said they've played Ole Miss. Did you mean Missouri?
Oh, sorry, Missouri. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I assumed. I had to look real quick. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Which honestly, Missouri probably should have won that game.
Yeah.
Don't these SEC teams just feel interchangeable? It's just such a weird to be in this conference now, with some exceptions, obviously, like Arkansas at times, and Auburn's really doing terrible. But I think it feels interchangeable. Like
Yes.
you swap Ole Miss for Alabama or Missouri for Georgia, or like it just feels, it's just such a good conference. That's why. So,
well, Steven, to your point, on teamrankings.com, college football stats in rushing, Alabama is 46th. They gave up 139.2 yards per game. Fun fact, if you guys want to know, OU's number one. We give up 78 yards per game. Can we have a fun guess of who number one is? We're number two. Who number one is? They've done really well this season.
Got to be Ohio State.
Nope. They're number 4.
Indiana.
They're number 7. Who probably should have lost their game too.
Okay.
Oregon.
No,
they're definitely not on here. I don't even see them. They're 33.
Okay, what? Just a hint. What conference?
They're in the Big 12.
In the Big
Texas
12,
Tech.
So Texas Tech.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay. And it makes this feel even better. They're giving up 76.1 yards. We're giving up 2 more yards in the SEC.
Does it say how many yards per attempt? Can you narrow it down to that? Yards per attempt?
No, all it says is on this one, it says last 3. Yeah, it says at home, they only give up 56 yards. Away, that's a weird stat. So at home, we give up 86.5 yards per game. We only give away 69.8 yards per game.
Yeah, but we played Temple away. We played
South man,
Carolina away.
I'm not saying who we're playing. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think we've got opportunities offensively if Mateer can kind of stick to what he knows, like he did at the end of the Tennessee game. Yes. Our offense has a great opportunity, and then defensively, like I said, like we've been talking about all year. I mean, like our defensive line is awesome. So
right.
Phenomenal.
Like who can stop our defensive line consistently without holding?
Is our right. Is our Mason Thomas, do you have any updates on that, homie?
I haven't.
Or have you
They
heard anything?
haven't. Not that I've heard. I haven't heard anything that's come from that yet. So that may be something where we'll have to wait till the injury report on Wednesday comes out.
Right.
I would. I don't know. I would hope that maybe with this week that he's able to come back. But if it's a hamstring, who really knows? You know,
Yeah. It's
it's
true.
kind of a tough thing. But you know, he's just a monster. So I really hope he's back. But even if he's not, we still got Taylor Wine, you know,
Oh, we still
and
won,
dudes. Yeah.
without him. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says on OU Daily, they posted 6 hours ago. It says, with uncertainty regarding the availability of senior defensive and R. Mason Thomas for the next week's heavyweight bout against Alabama, redshirt freshman and former 4-star recruit Danny Okie, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, Okoye.
Okoye.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Danny Okoye.
Danny Okoye is looking to step up in a bigger role.
Yeah.
So it almost sounds like they've had a week already.
Right.
He might be up. And if anything, if you feel confident, especially with the way we finished the game without our Mason Thomas,
yeah,
do you just try and keep him healthy for? I'm not gonna say there's another game bigger than this, but get him back. If it's a hamstring, get him back for playoffs.
I think it just depends on the opportunity, on the chance of re-injury. I think is probably the biggest thing. You know, if there is a chance, if he plays it too early, then then he probably needs to sit out or whatever. But if not, then he may need to. Yeah, I mean, it may be up to him. You know, if it's just a pain thing or whatever. But Okoye played a lot against Tennessee, and he had a big sack. I mean, just the defensive line just looked good. Yeah, I mean, they are. I feel like our cornerbacks played pretty good against Tennessee, but it just makes it so much easier when your defensive line wrecks. And so, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of leaning towards I'm actually feeling pretty good about this game compared to even Tennessee, because defense travels and our defense is dang good.
Yep.
So it made me think of how many times Alabama has given up a sack during the 2025 football season. And everything I'm seeing, just a quick reference, it looks like they've given up 18 sacks, which is tied for 67th in the league.
Yeah, so that's not great. That's not great.
No. Which is, I mean, again, what are we trying to focus on? Our biggest strength? We're saying it's our line. And if there's like a weak point on them, now it's a thing of I haven't watched them enough. I don't know how quick they are in terms of route running, in terms of how quick the quarterback is. Is he a little prancer? Like, and I don't mean that in a weird way. I meant like, is he constantly? You know, you see guys like tipping their toes.
Feet.
That's it. Happy feet. Is he doing that a lot? Is he nervous? Hopefully we get to him quickly that first series, and then all of a sudden he's just constantly like, I gotta get out. He's almost too hurried.
So. Yeah, probably a lot. Like if we can rattle him like we did the Tennessee quarterback, where he's feeling the pressure, throwing the ball up when he doesn't necessarily need to, or something like that.
I'll take 3 turnovers again. Why not?
Oh, right, man.
Gosh.
Absolutely. Did we? And I don't mean to push off this anymore. I feel like we've kind of hit on it. We feel confident. We're not going to make our picks on this one just yet. Because of Dodo, when I was making our notes, I completely removed it. Steven, do you have the results and the predictions that we made for last week?
Yeah.
because I've slept since then, and I
yeah, I've got
couldn't tell
those.
you.
So let me pull those up. Okay, so we picked the Iowa Oregon game, right? And guys, this game was insane. It was crazy. Like Iowa they just Iowa'd it up. Like we've said multiple times this year, they just have a chance to just muck things up and make things bad for everybody.
Yep.
Yep. But so Oregon ended up winning 18-16, which is the most random score
So weird
in the world. So Paul picked Iowa, 28-24.
Whoops.
I picked Oregon 21-13, and
Wow.
Sean picked Iowa 24-20.
Wow.
I felt confident
selling.
too.
I
Just one
mean,
touchdown.
like Iowa, I still feel like Iowa should have won that game. I mean, Oregon had a drive at the very last second to, and they kicked a field goal with like 3 seconds left in the game to win it.
Win it?
To win it. Yeah, to win it. So in Iowa, that was one of the things, like it was just I think Iowa went for 2 and basically caught the 2-point conversion, and then they reviewed it and they said he was out of bounds when he caught the ball. And he was just barely out of bounds. So, and then Oregon went down and kicked a field goal to win it. So it was a pretty crazy game.
Yeah.
But yeah. So on our picks for the year, I am
killing it.
I'm 8-3. Paul's 7-4. Sean is 5-6.
That dang game. I should have picked Oregon. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it was a close game, it was a good one. And then the Indiana Penn State game turned out to be really good. Like Indiana, dude, guy had his Heisman moment, probably there for Indiana. Last minute drive to win the game. Just looked crazy good. And it was a fun game. It was a fun game too, but Texas Tech looks good. Clemson beat Florida State.
Did they really?
Wow.
Yeah. So that was actually a cool thing. There's some pictures of Brent Venables at the Clemson game because his son plays for Clemson.
Is he like a safety or what does he play?
Yeah, a linebacker or safety. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah,
he sounds just like him, right?
His son plays at Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and he sounds just like him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
So, I mean, so if you think about it, like his son, I think was born in Norman, but he grew, I mean, from like 2011 on, he was at, he was in Clemson and stuff. So he kind of grew up in Clemson and, so, stayed there. I think he got recruited before Brent left and ended up staying there and everything. So that's a pretty cool story to kind of see that happen and everything. And Dabo, and I think Clemson and Dabo still love him. So and their defense has definitely fallen off since he left, but the dude's a good coach and I'm excited, if we can just win the next 3, man, it'd be an epic turnaround, for him.
I agree.
I think if you win Alabama, the outlook is very promising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because LSU does not look as bad as good as we were all assuming.
Right.
I think Missouri will be difficult, but I don't know. I don't think it'll be Alabama difficult.
Well, and LSU has an interim coach, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. LSU got
that's just
the
the coaching carousel.
So what do you think? Okay, so just prediction for OU Alabama. What is your guys' predictions? We don't have to. I mean, we don't ever keep track of these necessarily, but unless we want to make this our pick'em game, because
it's either this
might be
one,
might be the best game. It's either that one or Texas Georgia, probably.
or
Oh,
game day.
because game day.
Notre Dame, Pittsburgh. It's at Pittsburgh. I'm saying that's the game day.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I personally vote against picking that game. Personally.
Yeah. And I will never. I don't want to highlight the Texas game ever.
No one cares about that one. Yeah. So let's just pick ours. Because it's going to be
Pittsburgh fan listening to us.
Is it a?
Are there Texas fans?
No,
is it a 2:00 tip off?
2:30.
Did I say tip off? I meant kickoff.
2:30 tip off.
Sorry, thunder on the brain.
Who's jumping? Who's jumping?
Yep.
Yeah, 2:30 kick. I'm going to be in Indianapolis, so I'm hoping I can find a sports bar or something. But
hold on, what now?
I'm going to be in Indianapolis. Yeah, Roman has a band. Roman has a band competition in Indianapolis.
Is it like a regional thing? A national? What is this?
It's called. Yeah, it's Bands of America Grand Nationals.
Can we?
So there's.
This is. I didn't. Yeah. Did you know this, Paul?
I think I knew as of like 6 hours ago.
Right. It probably said something to Paul. So we're going to Indianapolis, and Roman will have. There's 109 bands that are at this competition from around the country. They have preliminaries on Thursday and Friday, and their band will play on Friday morning. And if they, out of the prelims, if they make semifinals, the top 30 bands or 30 or so bands make it to semifinals, and then the top 12 make it to finals. So those semifinals and finals are on Saturday. So it could be, real late night on Saturday if they make it to finals. That's the hope. But there's some really, really good bands that are going to be there. So
that's exciting though.
It'll be tough. Yeah. But
it's pretty cool.
Can you film him? I've never seen him do anything. Like I feel bad.
So
are you
they
able to?
They don't allow filming in the deal, but they do film and usually send it to us. So I'll see if I can find the.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find the deal and send it to you. But yeah, I may try and shoot a couple videos, and we can put those up. Just
do they live stream?
Not necessarily
of them.
They do a live stream. You got to pay for it though. So.
Oh, great!
Something else.
It's not on Fubo.
You know what? It may be.
Yeah.
Add it to that's another subscription you got to buy.
Yeah,
you want the Bands of America live stream? Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
So yeah, so we're leaving probably Wednesday night, driving a few hours, and gonna stop somewhere in Missouri and spend the night, and then drive the rest of the way. So
you should go to that. It's probably too far. It's probably going too far east, but you should go to the Fudge Factory.
The Fudge Factory, like in Branson or something, or
there's a place. It's like from I want to say it's actually past like Joplin, going up to St. Louis, and it's called. I think it's called Uranus Fudge Factory. And right there, it is just billboards upon billboards of just classic.
Just Paul.
No, it's so funny. I later on, listeners, you too. I need y'all to like Google.
Hey, I'll see. Missouri. I'll see if I can find it. Maybe I'll just do like maybe I'll just do videos and I'll just post it here, and we can post it, and I'll do like a little thread of our trip, but we'll go through St. Louis. I mean, we'll take basically 44 through St. Louis.
You'll go right past it.
Yeah, and then so instead of going north to Chicago, we cut across, through Indiana and stuff. So, yeah, it'll be cut through the bottom part of Illinois and everything, but yeah, I'm gonna try and find either a sports bar or something. If they're done competing for the day, go find a sports bar to go watch the game in or something like that. But
absolutely,
Should be a good time. But I
it's
think, I
fun.
mean, I think I'm picking OU.
Yeah.
You know, what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, I was
Paul?
just gonna say, I mean, I think it's beneficial to Mateer to have had a bye week to continue to rehab his thumb because I think there's just always a little bit of like uncertainty regarding his hand, and I just think the more rest that he can get on his hand, the better. And so
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a breakout game for Mateer. So
I'll add, I believe that as well as how they finished the offense, how they finished that game and saw the game out versus Tennessee. I feel like that would have given them confidence of, okay, I believe we just saw glimpses of old, and I say old Mateer, of pre-injury Mateer. If we have pre-injury Mateer and that defense,
and Robinson runs, let's go.
Yeah.
Please. More than 15 carries.
I think my prediction is Robinson gets 160 yards rushing.
Ooh.
And Mateer throws for about 150.
Let's go.
So, like, not a huge day for Mateer, but he protects the ball, and
Right.
we get. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick OU 24-17.
Okay.
28-20 OU. Are one of you typing the scores?
I'm typing them.
I can hear the little.
You can hear me like
go. I'm gonna go 42-21 OU.
42. Okay.
If OU scores 42, I will buy you a 6-pack. Right now, if OU scores 42, and I will buy you a 6-pack
of my choice
of your choosing.
Ooh, this is gonna be great.
Nice. 42-21.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean.
Let's go.
Sean, you said 28-20.
Mm-hmm.
I said 24-17. We all picked OU.
Yep.
Last time we picked OU was Michigan, and we all picked OU and we all won. So let's make it happen again.
Did we not all pick OU going forward? Or is it? Oh, that's
well,
actually. This is our
I'm
game.
saying on our actual picks. Yeah.
Right.
My fault.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
how dare you?
Okay. So very nice. Well,
Awesome.
I mean, we got some big stuff coming up. So that's going to be fun to watch that game. If OU wins, man, the playoffs are in the picture.
You're in the driver's
playoffs
seat.
are right there for us. Yeah.
So
100%.
true.
It's still going to be tough to make the SEC championship. We'll have to have some other teams lose, but it really puts us in the driver's seat to make the playoffs.
So, in a weird way, I guess as a fan, and maybe I'm wrong, if we don't win the SEC championship, that's one less game of injuries, unknowns, whatever. But also, if we don't make the championship, but we're in the playoffs, we host a game, right?
Yes. More than likely, yeah. Likely if we are not the champion of the SEC, it's likely that we would host a home playoff game.
Are we mad about that? I mean, how cool
No,
would
I
that
mean that would
be epic.
Epic. Yeah, that would be epic.
Like, can you imagine if we played Ohio State or Indiana?
Dude.
I mean,
it's gonna be one of those two, right?
Losing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those two, though, right? Because if they how would that work? If one of those, did they both go play
or do they get a bye?
To go play?
Yeah. So whoever wins the Big Ten championship will get a bye.
Okay.
Like I would say, and then whoever wins the SEC championship would get a bye. Big 12 champion would probably get a bye, and ACC champion might get a bye. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, so right now it's for sure. Why is it so weird? It's for sure not BYU. They're gone. We wouldn't see Texas Tech. We wouldn't see one of Indiana or Ohio State.
And then Oregon?
Notre Dame at home.
That'd be a cool rematch.
Wow.
Just because it's what was it? Harden? Was Harden the last time we've seen them? 2013
at home. Yeah, that was the last time we played them at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all.
The Harden. That's how we remember it. The Harden trade. The Harden trade night.
Right.
I know we got obliterated.
It was a tie game, like going to in the fourth quarter. It was a real close game, and we ended up losing. I'm pretty sure after they announced, like everybody started hearing the Harden trade, and it was like right there, and we ended up losing. So that was just a brutal night.
So sad.
I'm just saying, if that game happens, Bryant, no, I might have to buy tickets. I might have to find some tickets. Like that
would be so fun.
Man, yeah.
Just to tailgate would be fun.
I already know Ross. Ross has told me he's booked hotels, refundable hotels in Bloomington, Indiana, in Eugene, Oregon, in Provo, Utah, like a bunch of he's booked hotels.
He's just ready to go.
In a bunch of, yeah, because he told me he's like if we make the playoffs and we're not hosting, like I want to go, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I can, but
it'd be fun.
Let's see if we can make it happen.
You pay for it, and I'll go.
Exactly.
You got the hotel.
That's insane.
But yeah, I mean, he actually just texted me while we were on this call, and he's like, "Hey, we need a Steven and Ross road trip pretty soon." I'm like, "I agree, man. I agree."
Oh my gosh,
that's awesome. Oh man. Well, cool. Is there any other? I don't think I asked this about the Thunder too. Any other notes, comments about this past weekend for OU, for college football or NBA that we want to hit on real quick?
Not that I can really think of. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I mean, it's a way to. I mean, talk about a high. The Thunder kind of set the bar, and I feel like we raised it just a little bit more with that anticipation. So, like always, guys, we appreciate you. We know that there's a lot of different podcasts to listen to. So if you are on here, that's a blessing. So thank y'all.
Thanks,
like,
guys.
subscribe, Instagram, socials, X, whatever. Find us. It'd be awesome. So
awesome. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. Boomer.
Sooner.
Bye.